Hi guys, very good afternoon and welcome to the webinar today. So today we gonna focus on how an ERP system can run your whole manufacturing business. So the application we'll be focusing on today will be Odoo. So a brief about myself. This is Kapil, your host for the day for the webinar, and I'm working as a software consultant in target integration. So let's start with a brief presentation and then we'll switch to the demonstration. Okay, so let's see how an ERP system can run your whole business. So, agenda for the day. So, we'll have a brief like who we are, what we do, some of the Odoo implementation strategies that we follow in target integration, why to go with Odoo for manufacturing, some of the features of Odoo in manufacturing and management, and yeah, and then the demo how to use the manufacturing module in Odoo. Okay, so as a target integration, we were established in 2008 with a mission that every business should be able to leverage the full power of their business insights. We have offices in Ireland, Dublin, so that's the headquarters, and that's where I'm based right now and conducting this webinar. We have an office in UK in Birmingham. In India, we have three offices, one in New Delhi and Mumbai and so we have a development center in Greece. So as a target integration, we are providing a perfect mix of quality and value. So what we do, we implement multiple kind of CRM and ERP softwares, either it's on cloud or on premises, and Odoo being one of them. So it's basically a business automation application which will work for your business. Some of the implementation strategies that we follow, it's standard implementation and quick start implementation, and both are different to each other. So it's standard implementation is more towards the medium size or the large scale organizations, and quick start is for small organization. So just a brief what standard implementation is in this, uh, you can see it's recommended for medium to large business with 50 to 200k as a budget of the implementation. In this, we do the needs analysis, a discovery phase, we'll come at your place, we'll sit with you, we'll have note the requirements, what you need in a system. This kind of a gap analysis and a proof of concept we do, and then the implementation is planned. Like, okay, what we gonna launch first, what we gonna, how we gonna proceed with this implementation, and after each and every phase, we'll go live within certain period of time. Quick start implementation. It's yeah, I see it's recommended for agile business with an internal source to be the champion of the software and drive the implementation. And so in this case, basically a training is provided for 2 days or 3 days. This is more towards the coaching side. You'll have a Odoo system. We'll have a trainer who will be training you each and every day and providing you access to the training materials. And then we'll be selecting a business area that we want to implement Odoo. In this, the implementation is done in a small phase. So from the day one, you'll have a system live in front of you that you can see how it runs. You can actually practice, and certainly time by time, we'll have a consultant that comes there at your place or by remotely. He'll be training you on some stuff or the other. Okay, so yeah, why to choose Odoo for manufacturing? So I say manufacturing is a process where we convert raw material or components into finished goods or produced, often mass producing them in a large number of customers. So for a company which handle a large number of manufacturing products, so they need to track each and every manufacturing orders efficiently and effectively. So the manufacturing model in Odoo is self-reliant, independent, robust in handling the complexity of production. So it's useful to schedule a production, to manage a production, to assign a responsible task to a production, and manage bill of materials or planning the manufacturing orders or tracking them. You can manage sales from there. You can manage your customer and communication. So manufacturing module manage all your manufacturing related activities for any product to get manufactured. So we can also attach a bill of material which consists of complete details of the product which we wishes to manufacture, that we'll be seeing in the demo, like how to attach a bill of material and how all this functions. So some of the features of Odoo manufacturing is it provides you a real-time view that helps manufacturer to make correct decision by using the data and capitalize on opportunities. It helps in categorizing the data, like which enable effective management of product. With the help of Odoo, you can enable to set product variants and byproducts in the bill of materials. You can manage production by work order or either by manufacturing order. You can provide improve and standardized reporting as well. So let's see how Odoo integrates with your manufacturing. And if you have any questions or anything, you can directly write on the Q&As and I'll answer them accordingly. So let's switch to our Odoo network. So this is what comes up when you log into your Odoo. This is your dashboard. You have certain application, and to use manufacturing, the basic applications you need is purchase, inventory, and manufacturing. So the purpose of this whole demo is going to be review on like how we're gonna use inventory and manufacturing solution from high level. So the first thing we're gonna focus here is the general overview the system is designed. So as you can see, we have bunch of the application, and when I go on the top, there is a list of activities, and you can manage all this. And like you see, there are some activities assigned there. Apart from that, when I click on this, I have an internal messaging tool in addition to that. So you can use it as to internally message between your team or as a social media platform just to communicate with all the users you are connecting with. And if you see a little icon here, that's called the developer mode. So I won't be going much in this today. So let's kick off with the inventory application. Okay, so when you open the inventory application, that's the overview, or you can call it as an inventory dashboard as well. So when you open this up, the first thing you see is a high level overview of all the operations which a user is going to use or you work on this. So with this here we can manage the incoming receipts of products. So whenever I generate a purchase order, the purchaser will be automatically amend, and there will be a trigger that an incoming product receipt is there that we need to process. So yeah, we'll see more in detail once we start creating our manufacturing order. A delivery order. So whenever I sell a product to be a sell order, so it will automatically generate a delivery order through this window here. So whenever I create a sales order and I need to process it to a delivery, so this will reflect here like it says 0 to process right now. But yeah, later on when we're gonna create it, we're gonna see like, okay, after the sales order is processed, this will moves into the delivery conditions where you need to create a delivery order as well. And last, this is where like we can manage our actual manufacturing order. So that's the overview that provides you the insight of all those operations. So next, let's go to the operations tab. So once you click on this, you'll have a drop down which says like transfers, inventory adjustments, scrap, or run scheduler. So if you are in the previous version of Odoo, the transfer it will be something like internal transfers as well. So basically when we see on transfers, so this will open up an transfer window. So it shows like whatever products that we manufacture, how they are transferred from one location to other or stuff like that. Then we have inventory adjustment. So when you here, this is where you can run your cycle count. So let's see how this works. So let's create a quick inventory adjustment for, let's say, 2019. And once I click on save, start inventory. So yeah, so as of now, I just have one stock in the database since it's a demo database I'm showing. So you can see like, okay, we have one quantity on hand and counted one. So if there's any difference, like for example, you saw in your system there is one quantity updated, you have one material, and there's some other lying in the store as well, in the warehouse, you can change it from here directly. You can update it, and once you click on validate inventory, it will by default change it into your stock and will update it there. So scrap basically it's a location in we call it an inventory loss location. So you'll be able to move products to your scrap, so which will still be in your inventory. So basically it's a inventory loss location, so you'll be able to see all the inventory which is useless or which you have scrap here. So like if I click on scrap, you can see there is one item that I have scrap, which is no use for me. Next is run scheduler. So basically this is used to automate procurement in your background. So we'll be coming on this shortly. Now let's go to master data. So master data, this is where you're going to give your product overview. So when you open this up, this will show you the entire list of products that you have in your system. Uh, from the it's kind of called as a product dashboard as well. So when you click on this, you can see all the products available. If you have any units on hand, what's the price of the product. So let's open a product and see how it works. So this is the product I have created in the system. So right, when I open this product, there are all the details that are shown, like I have one unit on hand, any forecasted unit. If you want to print the traceability report of your product, you can do this as well. How many units you have sold previous? Is there any reordering rules assigned to the product? Is there any kind of a bill of materials that you have assigned? Or you want to do the cost analysis? It's everything in there. So let's go inside and see how to check it out. Okay, so whenever you're trying to add a new product, you need to give a name to the product. So you need to specify either you're gonna sell this product or it can be purchased as well. So since we are doing a manufacturing demo, I'm not gonna purchase this product. I haven't checked this out, so we are only gonna sell this product. Going down, you see the general information. So product type, you want to make this product as a consumable or a service product or a storable product. So everything is available. Product category, if you want to categorize your product into some categories, you can do this from here as well. Okay, sorry. Internal reference, hey, you can assign any reference number or any SKU to your project. And barcode, if you want to assign any barcode, you can do it from there. Like if not assigning it as of now, this is where you can do sales price. Here you can define the sales price of your product, and if you want to attach any taxes on the invoice that's generated, you can do it in this. So the best thing with Odoo is like you can create any of the tax you want to, just go to create and edit. You can create your own taxes, and that will be like once you create a sales order, those taxes will be reflected with the product and it will come in your selling price. Cost, the cost that you product, I mean, that's the actual cost of your product that will comes out, and you can update it from here as well. Just change it the way you want to. Company, so company is basically your manufacturing unit. So let's see, for example, I have 2 to 3 manufacturing units. So and my study table is going to be manufactured in some other unit. So this is where I can categorize, okay, which unit I want this product to be manufactured. I can directly send it to there. So as of now, sticking to this. So you have next you have option for variants. So this is basically where you can add variants to your product. So let's see, if this study table I want to add a variant where say I'm selling this in multiple colors. So one of my variant will be color, and what values do I want to assign? I want to make a black table. Okay, I want to make a blue one. So this is all related to, like, you have multiple variants, and so multiple variants will have multiple bill of materials attached to that as well. And it's not color, like you can define any variants of your product here. Sales, pretty self-explaining. So this is basically your invoicing policy. Like once you had an order, what do you want to bill the customer once they give you an order, or once you deliver the quantities to them? So we'll stick it like once we have the order, the invoicing is generated. Inventory, so this is something that we need to focus on. So routes, you want to decide, okay, we're gonna buy this product, or we're gonna manufacture this product, or we're gonna make two out of this product. So right now we're gonna manufacture this product, so that's the only thing I have checked as of now. If you see below, there is an option called manufacturing lead time. So manufacturing lead time is basically the right time when do I want to tell my internal team that it's the time to produce the product. So that's your manufacturing lead time. Going to customer lead time. So this is the time that when do I want to tell my customer that they're gonna get the product, and all this is handled here. So traceability, if I want to set up any trace routes, like I want to trace my products by a unique serial number or by any lot. So these things doesn't attract a lot of customers, so I haven't selected any tracking as of now, so I've clicked on no tracking. Going down, you'll see logistic options. So this is where, like, logistics here, you have an option for weight and volume, so this play an important role. So whenever you are trying to integrate your logistic with your shipping carrier, it's going to transfer the weight and the volume field and the end customer shipping address. So this gonna run a calculation in the shipping application, which will then split out a real life price for your preferred shipping carrier, and then you can print the shipping labels from here as well. And if you want to write any delivery descriptions, I mean any notes for the delivery orders, you can do it here as well. If you want to write any description for your receipts, you can do this here as well. Again, accounting, it's very self-explaining. You can add your accounts or stuff like that here. Okay, if you see on the top, I have a bills of materials assigned to this. Sorry. So when I click on that, so you see my study table have a bill of material assigned with the name of study table. So I can create a bill of material if I want to. Just click on create, select the product you want to create the BOM for. And if there is any variant, like we were seeing, we are producing a table with multiple colors. So you can select, okay, which variant this BOM is valid for. And you can select the quantity, references, and you can add any item. So for time being, I have created a BOM for this product. So let's see there. So yeah, this is the BOM for my study table, and if I click on edit, yeah, this is the field. So there is no variant selected as of now. So there are three raw materials that I have attached with this. And if you see, there's an option called BOM type here, and I have attached option selected like manufacture this product a kit. So this BOM is related to my final product, so that's the reason I have selected this as manufacture this product. If I select a kit, this will be valid, like for example, if we say like you are from a automobile industry and you're manufacturing a car, and your final product is a car, but you are manufacturing the components of car as well. So the kit will be valid in case if you are manufacturing a BOM, if you're using a BOM to manufacturing a material, which will automatically be a BOM for a final product. So in this case, our final product is a table only, so we'll stick to this. So this says like to produce 1 unit of the table, it requires these much of raw material and these quantities. So if I go back and actually start running the manufacturing order, then we can see this in more detail. Uh, but before going to that, let's go to the reordering rule. So product variants, yeah, if you want to, the same, we want to assign any variants to the product, you can do this. I don't want to keep any changes. Okay, so yeah, product variants, if you want to assign any variants to your product, you can do this from here as well. Reordering rules, so yeah, let's see what this happens. So the reordering rules allow you to order more of this product. So when the minimum quantity hits this, and the system, like, it should be like the system is asking how much do you need to order more. So when the minimum quantity hits 0, and if I set a maximum quantity here, so the system will by default order the product that will be to the maximum quantity. So if I create this, edit this, I want to make like the system should create a purchase order for screws when my minimum quantities of screws hit zero, but my maximum quantity should be 100. So it should order the products to make it to the maximum quantity. So when the system asks like how much do you want me to order, it brings your stock level back to the maximum quantity. That's basically the main rule of reordering rules. Okay, lots and serial number. So pretty self-explaining. You can add any lot serial number or anything to your product that you want to. Just create a serial number or the product you want to add it, the quantities, and if you want to create any internal reference to that, you can do it there as well. So okay, now let's go to the main important fact here is the reporting. So Odoo has a very good option availability for reporting in manufacturing. So let's go back to inventory reporting. So first is warehouse analysis. You can find it as a warehouse dashboard or stuff like that. So let's click on see. So I don't have much data in this demo database, but I can at least help you understand like some of the KPIs the system offer. So if you look here, you have a delivery cycle lead time. This will show you the amount of time on average it takes to deliver the product. Um, Receipt cycle time, the average time it takes to receive deliveries, and delivery delays. So you can see if there has been any delays in the delivery and which is linked to your receipt delays, and so any delay in your delivery will be hampering your receipt delays as well. So inventory turnover, what's your inventory value gonna be, your outgoing inventory value and your incoming inventory value. So if you scroll down, you'll be able to define those values within each those field and related to your KPIs, and it can be based on a specific range. So if you want to select any time range, you can select based on your transfer date, your creation date, your expected date, and the range can be anything from 7 days to 5 years, and you'll be able to run these in comparison as well. So if I want to compare it with the previous period or a previous year, I can do this and just click on apply. You'll have a data, and this will show you entire workflow. Inventory report, it will give you the report of your entire inventory. Like I have just one product that I have added in this, so it will show me like okay, I have one quantity in this, there is nothing reserved value for me of this product, the value to my company. Forecasted inventory, so this will show me the report of the forecasted inventory that I have for a product. So till date, if you can see like say table, there is inventory 00 and it's 1 we have in the stock. Inventory valuation, here you can find the value to your inventory. If you want to, let's run a new inventory valuation. So let's select the date which you want to run till. So let's select it for today and the time 12:23. Let's confirm this. Okay, yeah. So here it will show you the inventory we have, the quantity we have in hand, the total value we have. So when you see like there's no quantity, there's no value assigned with that as well. And then we have stock moves. So this will show you the moves of your stocks from one location to another. Like if we open this, we have this stock, that product that's moved from partner locations to vendor. Like we bought this product and then we stock it and then we manufacture it. So any of your any movement of your stock can be recorded from here. You can have a complete visibility. So lastly, you have a product move. So here you can see all the moves made by your product. So like if I click on this, it will show you me the entire move of the product, from which location it has gone to which location, and the status and the quantity that has been moved. So yes, okay, now let's go and to the manufacturing and see how it works. So this is the manufacturing module. So once I click on this, the manufacturing application, you'll see like we have a blank system. So we can easily go ahead and create a manufacturing order. So let's see, we're gonna manufacture study table. Okay, the quantity I want to produce is one. The bill of material it automatically fetched from the study table. That's the raw material gonna take. If I want to assign any deadline to my product, I mean by which time or which date this should be ready, you can assign the plant date as well. And if you want to make any person who will be responsible for this manufacturing, you can assign it from here as well. The source or your manufacturing unit. So let's click on save, and yeah, mark to do. So once we click on the availability, it will check the stock availability, like how much do we have in our warehouse, and does it satisfy to make the product or not. So check availability. So okay, you can see that ply layer and steel base are still in red and the screws are in green. So we need 10 units of screws to consume, and the system has already reserved 10 for us. And we need one layer, one product, I mean one unit of ply layer and one unit of steel base, but we don't have any on the system. So it will be marked as red that you don't have anything in the stock to manufacture this product. So let's go back. So one thing that's really nice with Odoo is like it sees like you don't have this product in the moment, so by default it will create a purchase order for you from the desired vendors this product come from. So you just need to go to your purchase application and do the next step. So we just need to remember the manufacturing order number that's associated. It's 00023. And even when you go back to your manufacturing, it will say that your manufacturing material is in waiting stage. You cannot process this until it get back to the ready stage. So okay, let's go to purchase. Okay, here you'll see that the system has automatically created two purchase order. Now you might be asking like, okay, this was related to one product, why it has created two purchase order, right? So both of these products are linked to different vendors. So if I click on this, it's coming from a vendor named Decoratic, and if I go back to check steel base, it's coming from a different vendor. So both these products will have a different purchase order, and it will be automatically created once you run the check availability in the manufacturing. So let's go ahead, and you can even print the request for quotation of this, or you can send it by an email. Okay, so let's confirm. Okay, we need these products, so yes, let's click on receive. You see it has by default generated a delivery receipt. uh, I'll show you in a different one. So, okay, so yeah, steel base, let's confirm this. You see we have a delivery receipt by default created with this purchase order. Now we need to alert. So let's go back to our inventory. As I told, like whenever you're gonna create a purchase order, by default it will trigger you that you have to process the receipts that's waiting to come back in your stock, or you have an delivery waiting for you to process. So it says to order to process. So let's go. Yeah, so here they are. Let's click on this, the first one. Once I click on validate, it will by default put these stocks in my warehouse. I mean, it will automatically even assign it to the product that I'm manufacturing. So if you see, we have a demand for one and it has been done. So it has been reserved for our manufacturing product. Same as for the second one. Click on validate and hit apply. Okay, same demand one, it's been done. And if you go to your manufacturing overview or inventory overview, you'll have, you can see in the manufacturing that there is one order ready to be processed. And as we seen before, this was in the waiting stage. So let's see if the stage changed or not, because we got the stock, we need to manufacture it. So okay, now you can see it has changed to the ready state. So yes, we can go ahead and manufacture it. So you can see there was the unit that we need are already reserved, so we have entire stock and it's by default updated. So let's go ahead and produce it. Let's click save. We want to produce 1 unit of this. Okay, so mark as done. So once this has the production has been confirmed, once the manufacturing is done, you can mark this as done here. And yes, you have one product ready in your warehouse. So if there is some issue like you manufacture this product and by any mistake it didn't came out as the quality you are looking for, or so there is an option you can scrap the product as well. So once you click on scrap, you can select the product, and once done it will put this in the scrap. So and then you can view it from your scrap here. Traceability, it will give you the entire report of your manufacturing order. Your valuation and cost analysis, like how much the product cost you. So let's go back. So we have manufactured this product. Let's go and try to sell it and see how it comes up. So for this, we need to go to our sales application and we're gonna create a sales order. So, okay, I want to send it to my customer, Nicole. If you want to select any template to this, you can do this from here as well. You can select the expiry date of your sales order, which date you want it to be expired. If there's any quotation date, any payment terms, like I want to have it an immediate payment. Let's add a product here, the one we manufactured, say table. So let's select, there is 2 units that needs to be delivered. The screen option says here like, okay, we have 2 units. So if by chance, okay, we have an order and the customer asks, no, I don't need 2 units, I need 3 units. And once you enter 3, this will be turned up as red. So by default, your sales team will get to know that you don't have this in stock. So this means once you click on this icon, it says in inventory you have just 2 units and you need to manufacture this. There's another way you can see it from here. Once you click on this little icon, it will take you back to the product. So it says on hand you have 2 units and you cannot sell 2, you need to manufacture more. This is the way you can check your inventory. I mean, your sales team will have the access to it as well. So let's sell the 2 products. Is there any payment terms or condition that I want to put in with my quotation? It can be done from here as well. So if you click on send by email, you have an option to send this quotation to your customer by email. So once we click on this, it will generate a template of, like, you want to customize it or you want to create your own template, you can do this as well. So that's a generic one that comes with Odoo, and it will attach your invoice in a PDF format that you can view or you can send it to your customer. So once you click on confirm, that customer has confirmed this and he wants to get this product. So by default, it will create a delivery order for you here. And once you click on this, it's all interlinked. You don't need multiple application to do it on a separate basis. So with everything in Odoo, you just need to do it in one application and it's correlated to the other. So by default, if you see it, there is an out order or delivery order created for this N2 reserved unit that needs to be sent, but there is no one sent yet, so it will be 0. And we want to send this, so let's go back to our inventory and you see the delivery orders. We have one to process here. From here we can access all our delivery orders, whatever we want to process or what else pending from here. Once you click on this, this one is linked with your purchase order and it shows, okay, this is ready, you have stock and you can send it. So once you click on validate, it will by default send it to the customer. So click on validate. So if you can see, like, the reserve is now 0, all the units have been delivered, and there's a little log in beneath. You can see, like, since from the first step of the production, I mean sales order, it says like it was created. You can have a track of it, and once your delivery has been gone out for the shipment, the customer really will receive an SMS that, like, okay, we are glad to inform that your order has been shipped. So it's automatically integrated all together. So if I go back to our manufacturing and I want to see, like, how many orders we have, is there any order to pending to do? Once you click on to do, you have all the logs that, okay, there's nothing, everything is done. You don't need to manufacture anything. There's nothing to do in this. So that's in a nutshell is how manufacturing will work in Odoo. So again, this is most basic version of manufacturing you're looking to, and you can set reorder rules and other things in Odoo as well. So I think that's the overview that I have gave you. If there's many much more to show, like there's a cool feature like how to use the studio. Once you click on the studio application, this is where you can customize everything, and like this is how you can drag and drop and edit fields, and you'll easily bring things down and design a system really from scratch. So if you want all of the out of box, so like again, no code, no fancy everything, you can see it like what you get. So I hope that that is at least appetizing enough for you to understand what we are working with here and how it can add value and efficiency to your system. And if there's any, if you want to remove all those integration you have between different system and all of the manual data entries and all your back foot, yeah, so I think this will do the job you're looking for. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to know from me or any of this, I mean, if you like to continue this conversation, I'll be more than happy to help and work with you guys and to make you find a good solution, and if it really makes sense to take your business to the next level. So if there's any questions you can ask. Okay, so we have a very good question asked, like, okay, what was the pricing of Odoo? And I think that's a relevant one. So here I can show you how much Odoo costs for you. So just go to Odoo pricing. So you can check the pricing of Odoo by just clicking on odoo.com/pricing. So this will show you like a module, how much a module will cost, how much users you are looking for in the Odoo, and like, okay, I want 12 users and I want CRM, invoicing, sales, as for say inventory, accounting. This will automatically cost like how much annually it's gonna cost you or your monthly cost. Any other question from anyone? Okay, there's one asked like, does target integration implement data in Odoo for us? So yes, Ruchita, target integration, we do the implementation, we implement the data, and we provide you the training in the Odoo as well. Is that what you're looking for? What's the pricing for implementation and training? So yeah, that depends on the requirements, and so we cannot provide the pricing on the straight go. We need to sit and talk to you what your requirements are. So that's the way we can create the pricing module. So for Odoo users or for Odoo applications, you can see the pricing directly on the Odoo website. But yeah, implementation pricing is different. It depends on the level of implementation you're looking for, the level of customization you're looking for in Odoo. Is that all? Or anything else? And Ruchita, if you're looking for implementation pricing, I mean, you can connect with us after this webinar, and we can help you out with that for sure. Any other questions from anyone? Okay, I think that's all. Okay, thank you guys. Thanks for your time and thanks for joining the webinar. See you again soon. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.